Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
Fallout. Rogue Nation was the previous one.
That was the last one?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yep, that about sums up the review for me.
I have not seen any of the Mission Impossible movies more than once, I think, except for the first one, which they used to play on television all the time.
Right.
I pretty much feel the same about all of them that I can remember that I do about this one, which is that it's too long, too predictable, and boring as all get out.
Oh, that's interesting. So the Mission Impossible movies are kind of my jam. I was never, like, attached to the TV series or anything like that.
Yeah.
I've just always liked espionage and action. I love James Bond movies. If there's a new Charlie's Angel movies coming out, I'll watch that too.
Okay.
Like, I just like that genre.
Sure.
They're this faux espionage action flick. Global stakes, espionage that doesn't actually relate to any real-world espionage.
Yeah.
Things that don't follow real-world rules, and just insane action. Okay, convoluted plot. Got it. Exotic locations. Got it. Car chase. Got it. Bike chase. Got it. Parkour chase. Got it. Chopper chase. Got it. There's a chopper chase in this movie.
Yeah. Characters. There are none. Ethan Hunt is a flawless human being who never has to learn anything or give up anything or grow as a person. He's static and boring and predictable, and there's just absolutely nothing about him that I find compelling.
Same old Ethan.
His teammates are all just kind of one note. They're just sort of there. Simon Pegg is just sort of there. Alec Baldwin is just sort of there. Ving Rhames is just sort of there. There's nothing interesting about anybody.
Yeah, I will say as a big Simon Pegg fan, this is probably my least favorite performance of his. It was very monotonous compared to his usual.
I find it best not to look.
I don't love Tom Cruise to the same extent. He pulls it off, more often than not.
Sure.
And this also felt kind of bland and plain.
Everything is by the numbers. It feels like there's no stakes, even though the stakes are nuclear detonation, but
Right.
It doesn't feel like it because not for a single moment do you ever believe that they could possibly fail.
Yeah.
The plot is overly complex to the point of absurdity. Everyone is constantly double-crossing everybody else, and each scene moves from action to exposition and back again, but at such a brisk pace that there's barely enough time to think about how dumb everything is and how little sense everything makes. The thing is, though, it's not stupid or goofy enough to be a fun, campy
Like a
movie.
so bad it's good.
Yeah, like a skyscraper kind of thing where you just go in and turn your brain off, and it's not smart enough to be taken seriously. So it's just sort of floating in this middle ground where it's not entertaining me. Pretty much the only thing you're watching for is the stunts, and the stunts are impressive. They're very impressive, and they're thrilling to watch, but it's not worth the 2.5-hour running time for me. If you like movies like this and you want to see this one, it's definitely worth seeing in theaters.
Right.
It's a very cinematic movie, it's very well directed, it's got some really interesting camera work, there were a lot of really nice shots that I liked. Everything's edited very well, it's a very well made movie. That was the part that I gravitated towards the most.
Okay, alright, fair enough. I actually find it interesting that your highlight of the movie is the technical stuff, because I actually was kind of disappointed in how it was shot. Apart from maybe like a couple of nice shots, it was pretty typical, like this is how you shoot Paris. Nothing blew my mind, and I think it's because we're so spoiled by movies like Guardians of the Galaxy, where we've got these like fantastical cinematography, or any of those Marvel movies when it comes to color, vibrant cinematography, creative set pieces. Now, I will agree, it's definitely maybe a bit longer than it needed to be. Totally on board with that criticism. I actually think it's because of too many action scenes.
Oh, yeah?
I feel like if they trimmed down some of the chase sequences of the 17 that I just mentioned, the bike chase after the truck chase, that one felt like, okay, I get we've been doing this for the last 30 minutes, can we stop now?
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time training for the motorcycle stunts.
The fight choreography was good. There's that one bathroom fight sequence that I thought was great.
Yes, that was the best action scene in the movie.
Yeah, and like they got really creative with it. I will say though, the reloading arms in a fist fight is a hilarious shot. When Buddy does like the
Oh, we did finally get to see the famous Henry Cavill mustache from Justice League. I do not recommend it, but that really doesn't matter because everyone else seems to really love this franchise. And if you like it, that's cool. Like I told you, to each their own. Your jam, it's your jam. Maybe there's just something wrong with me. I've just never really been attached to this franchise.
I like them. I like these movies.
Yeah.
I like how over the top insane they are. I'd recommend it. I mean, again, with a caveat that if you like the Mission Impossible movies and you know what you're getting yourself into, go watch it in theaters.
It's definitely worth saying that neither one of us was surprised at all by this movie.
It met our expectations.
Yeah.
It's just that you don't like Mission Impossible movies, and I do like them.
I think it's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, yeah.
Thank you very much for watching Bull Session. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content in the future if you're new. We've got some other videos up here on the screen you can check out if you would like to do that. Leave a comment down below letting us know what you thought of Mission Impossible Fallout and the rest of the Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah, the franchise as a whole.
Yeah, you might as well. Thanks very much once again for watching, and take care.